Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Lillie and I'm one of the shop owners of the Market Gals. The Market Gals, we provide handmade seller and craft show coaching support services. Today I'm going to be demoing my inventory forecasting calculator for you. The inventory forecasting calculator is a digital download spreadsheet to help you plan and prepare stock for your business's upcoming busy season or craft show season, and it helps you prepare down to an individual product level and all of that product's variations and variation combinations. For most handmade sellers and small businesses, you can use past sales and sales reports. Those are a good starting place for forecasting how much inventory to prepare. Now, this is assuming that you have a decent number of sales and over at least a several months period of time. Now, sales reports can help you spot variation sales trends within a particular product. And so this forecasting calculator can help you spot those trends and capitalize on them by prepping future stock and scale it up or down proportionally based on your past sales. So this spreadsheet opens in Excel, as you can see here. I have it open in Excel. It also works in most other spreadsheet applications, Numbers, Google Sheets, and so forth. It also comes with a 9-page instructional guide that discusses how to obtain your CSV files, which are your sales files. They're like another spreadsheet that has all of the information about your past sales. I'm going to show you how to do that from online platforms, and includes bonus detailed instructions for those of you that sell on Etsy and on Shopify. That'll show you on those platforms how you can find, download, and sort your CSV sales files to work with the spreadsheet. But today's demo, I'm just going to show you the spreadsheet itself. I'm not going to show you how to I'm not going to show you how to take your CSV, find it, download it, and sort it. From today's presentation is going to assume that you have already have that information. You already have your past sales and you're ready to record them in the spreadsheet. So I'm going to show you just how the spreadsheet works overall. So here we go. I'm going to start. As you can see here, I have it open here. Now, here's what you're going to start with: is you only work with one product at a time. So let's say I have a product name and it's a t-shirt. I'm going to put the name of the product up here. Summer Girl Tee. Let's just assume it's a t-shirt. I'm a t-shirt maker. And so it'll take this, so we're going to work right now in the above, in the top spreadsheet. And here below, we'll use this for forecasting future. So right now, you'll be working in this spreadsheet, and the below it is how we're going to predict how much to make based on what we record up here in the top spreadsheet. Okay, so for this Summer Girl Tee, let's assume we carry it in a variety of sizes. So let's say our two variations that we sell this on our platform, let's say we sell on Etsy. For our first variation, let's say, is our size, and our second variation on our listing is color. So let's say we carry the tee in a variety of colors. So you're going to start by, before you start entering information here, we need to add in your variations up here and down here. So let's start off with sizes. So let's assume if this is a t-shirt, let's say we have a youth small and a youth medium, maybe a youth large, youth extra large, and so forth. Adult, you have an adult extra small, adult small, adult medium, adult large, adult XL, and then adult extra large. Okay, there we go. Now for variation 2, let's say that we have all of our colors here. Red, you get the idea. There we go. Yellow, blue, green, purple, orange. Order of these is not going to matter at all. White. If I could spell today. black, tie-dye. You can put anything under here, tie-dye. And you can keep going. So I'm going to just fill a few more in here just to show you what a full chart would look like. If you do not have this many variations in one direction or the other, you can just leave the others blank. You can just simply delete the information, or you can leave it just as variation as it is. That's not going to matter whatsoever. I'm also going to point out, if you notice, as I type these in up here, did you notice that it popped up right here too? All of the information transposed from here down to here. Same here. As I wrote them down here, the information pulled up here. Now, when I entered in nothing here, it shows a 0 down here. Don't worry about that. That's not a big deal whatsoever. So I'm just going to delete the rest of these. Show you that this doesn't matter. If you're the type that has like 3 different variations in the spreadsheet or in the instructional workbook that comes with this, I show you how to combine if you offer 3 or more variations on a listing. And I'm also going to show you if you were to only have 1 variation, like let's say I only offered different sizes, they were all the same color, then I would leave my sizes up here. And if red was the only color I offered, I wouldn't even enter anything else below down here. I would only use this first row to enter in my sales data. So let's say that for the red shirts, my previous busy season, I sold 3 youth smalls and 1 youth medium and 4 youth large, 3 youth extra large. I'm just going to enter in some random numbers for you. This would not be random. These would be your sales data. So as I entered in for red, these are all the different, let's say these were all the different sizes I sold in the red color. As you notice here in the purple column, it has totaled up and told me that overall for that season, I sold 31 of red shirts. And all different sizes totaled up 31 red. Down below in this purple row, it's going to total up your variation by size, or this top row, the blue variation boxes. So my total variations so far are each of these numbers and their percentages. Same over here, the green box will show your percentages. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. So let's go to yellow. And let's say these are my sales for yellow. Oops. Just entering these in as we go. And for blue, we had 0 there. Okay, and green. Now you can enter a double digit. Does not matter how many. If you sell lots of things and lots of quantity, you can see it's not going to matter. It keeps track of all of this. So I'm just going to show something just to show a little bit of consistency here. Okay. Now let's pause for a moment and just ignore these let's look at what we have here already. So you can see here now that youth small shirts overall for the season, if we ignore the rest of here for the moment, that so far there's 18 total sales, and of your overall sales of all of the sizes, that makes up 9.8% of that of youth small shirts, makes up 9.8% of all the sizes that you sold. You can, as you scroll through here, you look through here, I can see that the numbers would show us that youth large and adult small, by their numbers, are our best sellers, and our worst sellers we can see would probably be our adult large if these were our sales. Looking over here to the green column, we can see here that green, with 38.3% of our sales of color variations, that by far green is our most popular color, with our least popular color being red, right? Also, these numbers here are popping up down here because we're going to use these numbers as they total themselves up. These numbers are going to be used to predict how much we should make in future sale or for future stock. Looking down this green column, once again, these percentages from up here, 9.8%, 9.8, 11.5, 12, are all down here as well. So as these numbers change, as you enter in more data, these numbers will change, and that will change them down here and along through here as well. Okay, so let me enter in a few more. Bear with me for a moment. Okay. Now let's go ahead and I'll show you just as we enter in some larger numbers so we can start seeing a bigger increase and difference in these, so we can see a wider variety of percentages. Let me just go ahead and for orange, let's pretend it was a really big seller. So I'm going to enter in much larger numbers for it. Just for the sake of the example, these are just random numbers. Okay. And just to make our time go quicker, I'm going to enter in these, fill in these last few remaining with just single numbers. Okay, so let's take a look at this now. So now we can see if this was our full sales data from our sales report from our last season, then we can see our best and worst sellers based on our sizes. So we know that our most popular sizes now are going to be the adult small, with the biggest right now would be the youth large, and our smallest percentages for 6% would be our adult large. So we would use this information to help us make stock that kind of meets these same percentages, assuming that next year's sales will be fairly close to these same, that your products that are the most and least popular will probably still be your most and least popular for the upcoming year. That will fluctuate. Things do fluctuate from year to year, but in general, as a shop owner, you kind of get an idea of what your best sales are, your best products, your most popular and your least popular. But this actually gives you numbers to go by, and then we can use those numbers to project how much we should make in each of these individual variations, which can be super helpful whenever you're looking at, oh, I want to make stock, but how much should I make? I don't want to make too much in one size. Whenever you can see everything scaled, it really can give you a bigger advantage and make the time that you use to prepare your stock, make it more efficient. Okay, so looking back over here at variation 2, we can look at our most popular being, well, orange has 48.8% because we entered those large numbers. Because we had 301 versus all of the others sold in their 20s, 30s, 40s. And we can see our least popular color would be the white with 1.6%. So this is information that says can be very powerful. So let's look now at the yellow box down here. This yellow box gives us the total number of products that were sold through this entire chart. So we can see that overall through that season we sold 617 shirts. That's fabulous. Okay, so here's where this bottom spreadsheet comes in. You can see that once again, all of these percentages here and here come directly from the charts up above. Okay, that's where they come from. So now let's say we're looking to our next season. So we know that last year we sold 622 products. Let's say this year we want to blow it out of the water, and we expect we've got our SEO on point, we've got our ads ready to go, and we are going to try to aim to sell 700. So if I want to sell 700, my question to myself would then be, okay, great, I want to make 700, but I'm not sure how many to make of each size and each color because I want to stock up on a lot of them. I want to try to pre-make those 700 and have them in stock and ready to go so that I can list them and sell them quicker because they are ready to ship. So here's what we do. All you have to do is go to the blue box in the lower spreadsheet and type in your goal number, 700. And when I press enter, it magically fills in all of these cells with how many we should make of each size and color combination based on the same percentages of sales from above. So let's look at these again. So since we want to make 700, a lot of these numbers are going to be fairly the same. So 3 is the same as above, but let's look at these total. So instead of making 31 this year, we're going to make 35 reds, and they're spread out between 3 youth smalls, 1 youth medium, 5 youth large, 3 youth extra large, 5 adult extra small, 6 adult small, 7 adult medium, 2 adult large, 1 adult large, and 2 adult extra large. Okay. So then you can see these numbers change, and same through here. You're, instead of making 49 youth smalls overall next for the season, you'll be making 55 youth smalls. Okay, now before we go any further, I want to clear this orange one up and make these numbers a little bit more realistic. So this will actually be able to help us forecast a little bit better if we, let's assume that orange wasn't this sold way this much more than the other colors. Okay, so that gives us, you know, pretty more, I guess, more consistent numbers. So, okay, so let's now look back down at our chart again. So this may tell us a little bit better information now that this above information is a little more accurate. Okay, so we have, if we were to sell 700, then these would be our sales numbers for each combination. Okay, so now let's say we want to scale down. Let's say we have just, we know our, right before summer starts, we know we sell a lot of shirts just for a short amount of time. Or let's say we have a big 3-day event like a craft show and we want to bring maybe 100 of these shirts. Well, which ones should we make if we doing 100 shirts? Okay, so if I type in 100 here, it's going to scale us back down, and it's really going to point out at this point what really are our most important or our best sellers. So it's going to show me that red youth small. I need a youth small, a youth large, extra large, adult small or extra small, small, 2 an adult medium, 1 adult large, no adult extra large, and 1 adult extra large. So it's going to show you again, even though these are lots of ones and zeros, it's going to actually tell you you need to bring these colors and these sizes because these are your best sellers. Okay, so that's how this works. You can scale this up as much as you want to. If you had 10,000 you wanted to make, these would be your projections. If you wanted to bring it back down, maybe more like 900. There you go. And adjust every time. And no matter whatever you enter in here, let's say you, oh, I had a typo and maybe this is supposed to be a different number. I can change the number up here and it's going to change everything down here based on whatever is up in here. All right, there you have it. And when you're ready to forecast another product on the spreadsheet, it comes with 6 tabs, as you can see here at the bottom. This guidebook, the guidebook that comes with this, will show you how to make more tabs. So you can, each of these tabs can be for a different product. And if you want to add more tabs, like I said, the guidebook that comes with the spreadsheet will show you how to add more tabs. So you can add all of your products, as many as you need, into the spreadsheet. You can find this spreadsheet for sale at our website, themarketgals.etsy.com. Just follow the link in the video description as well. It will take you directly to the listing. While you're there, be sure to check out our other digital guides and our workbooks for handmade sellers and small businesses. We also provide one-on-one mentoring and coaching services at the Market Gals. Those are for handmade sellers in the areas of craft shows. We cover digital sales, busy season survival, much more than that. So definitely be sure to check us out. And feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for joining me for this demo, guys. Best wishes and happy crafting from the Market Gals.